All right, hello, buddy. Today I'm doing another video. I'm gonna do albums that I have that I think some of you might not have, or maybe none of you have. I'm starting with a pretty modern band. Not really that. I guess not really that modern. Um, with some person named a band named Tame Impala, and this is from 2010, and then 2012 is the second one I have, and then 2015 is this one, and then there's most recent one is Borderline or something like that. Uh, I didn't really care for that one, but there's one good song on that album. But yeah, these albums are pretty good. This has his probably his biggest song, which is "The Less I Know, the Better." That's probably his biggest iconic guitar or bass or guitar riff in the beginning. And then you have "Let It Happen," which is my favorite song off this album. And I think the last song called "Same Old Person" or yeah, "New Person, Same Old Mistakes." That's one of another modern artists covered that song, and it's pretty big for them. So yeah, it's got pretty. These are pretty cool CDs, and this one has Elephant, which is the pretty big. This is the biggest one on this one, and this is like kind of a psych rock album. Uh, I feel like feels like we only going backwards. That's another big one on here. And then this one on here has my favorite song by him, which is "Solitude Is Bliss." That's just a fantastic psych rock song, and these are pretty kind of long songs. And it's not meant to be like the first song. That is a freaking amazing song. So yeah, uh, if let me know if you guys know who Tame Impala is, or if you have any albums by him. And then the next one is one I recently just got. I've heard this before, but I recently just got it on CD. It's John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman. I got this because of a Rick Beato video he did. He did the top, I think it was top 10 or top 50 best selling albums or something like that, and this was number one. So I had to listen to it, and man, this is he was right. It's great sounding. It also is kind of like it reminds me of Christmas music a little bit, but it doesn't sound like Christmas music. It just has that feeling. I don't know if that makes any sense. But my favorite song here is probably uh, "Dedicated to You." That's probably the best song here. What is this? They say it's wonderful. Dedicated to you, my one and only love. Lush life. You are too beautiful. Autumn serenade. Lush Life has some pretty interesting lyrics. This is a vocal jazz album. And you got John Coltrane doing his work. Try Gateful. So yeah, this is a very good album. I want to know if anybody has have it. Glenn, I think Glenn. I want to know if you have this. Because this is if you don't have this, you need to get this great album. And then this one is recommendation from Steve at All There Was to Stage. We were doing a live chat, and he was it was his top three favorite female artists, and this went on there. So yeah, this is Concrete Blonde, Bloodletting. They have other albums that are decently good, but this is probably my favorite one. This has their biggest song called Joey. That's their biggest song on here. But this is just fantastic alternative rock. If you like alternative rock, that's pretty good. And then the last one is a band called is a Britpop band, the same band as Oasis and Oasis and what's the other band like Travis and stuff like that. So I get it's called Blur. This is from 1993 and then all the way up to 1999. I have this is their debut. This is their not their debut. Self-titled Blur. This is probably their biggest album, Park Life, and then of course their debut. Their debut is kind of more not really sound like anything else here. It's more like how the Stone Roses are. Um, She's So High and There's No Other Way. There's No Other Way has like some of the best like guitars riff on there. That is great. The She's So High, that's a pretty big song in here. But yeah, pretty good on that. And Park Life, this is just all around great album. You have Girls and Boys, which is the biggest song they have on this album. And Tracy Jacks, End of a Century, Park Life, the Title Check. The only thing I don't like in here is Bank Holidays, a minute 42. It's just kind of like a punk song. I'm not really a fan of that. But To the End, that's just a soft, beautiful song on this album. And Clover Over Dover might be a cover version I think I've heard around. And then this is a Low, which is like second to last song. That's just beautiful. Yeah. And then their self-titled album, not their debut, but their self-titled has their biggest song called "Song 2." They go woohoo, you know that off that. And it was trying to be a joke on Nirvana's "Smell Like Teen Spirit," and then it ended up being their biggest song. So yeah, and then there's just a bunch of other good stuff in here. Uh, what was the other one? It was yeah, Star. That's kind of like a David Bowie esque song. I like that a lot. And then Essex Dogs, which is the last song. It's a pretty long song, and it's just like kind of a, I'd say unsung vocal song, but he kind of tossed in it a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty good. And then 13, this is one of their last greatest albums, I think. Tender reminds me a lot of Tears for Fears' newest album. Not really new, but from 2 years ago. Uh, the Tipping Point. It sounds a lot like that. And then you have Coffee and TV is a pretty big song in here, and you have uh, Caramel. Man, Caramel is just a great song. And there's one part in my last video I did, my top 10 songs, the Well I Wonder song from the Smiths. Caramel, there's a part in there that sounds like caramel, or caramel sounds like a part in there. And then Trailer Park, that's a pretty big song in here too. So yeah, let me know if you have any Blur albums. And this is just an idea I thought of. Um, Let me know what you think, and like the video and comment. I like comments and seeing what you guys think of my videos. And yeah, thank you guys a lot, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.